Hey guys, very good morning, good morning everybody. I hope you are doing absolutely fine, and let's get started with chapter number 2. Now friends, if you're the one who is joining us today, friends, chapter 1 and chapter 2 does not have any relationship. It's totally fine. It's totally fine if you have missed your last chapter, because in the last chapter we have discussed all the things which is the basics which we might have covered in our CA foundation level. So my dear friends, if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe this channel, and if you're watching from app, then very welcome to BB Virtuals. Now friends, before any delay, we are starting with chapter number 2. It is one of the important chapter, very important. With said that, it is not only important but many situational based MCQ is been asked. So today's session will be very important, especially last 15 minutes. Last 15 minutes will be the game changer, my dear friends. Let me see quickly who all are present. So let me just quickly go through. Just give me 1 second. Till the time, please, if you have joined from app or you are live from YouTube, please say yes or you're present so that we are there. Come on, fast. Let me just quickly see. Yes, people. We'll just check how many people are here. Okay. Many of them have joined. Yes. Okay. So quickly then we'll start. We'll not wait. Then yes, I think everything is fine. Just quickly let me know in the chat box, audio video is absolutely perfect or not. Totally fine. Audio video is absolutely perfect. Super. Yes. If you have any doubt, you can always put in the chat box. Let's get started. Let's do chapter number 4. Sorry, chapter number 2, but it is class number 4. Correct, my dear friends. So let's get started. So 1, 2, 3. This is class 5 notes. So let's get started. This is class 5 notes. As usual, at the end of the lecture, you will see all these notes available in the app. Okay. So class 5 notes is available to you just after the lecture, my dear friends. So let's get started with the important one. Let's get started. Now friends, you guys need to understand, if today you want to form and incorporate a company, if today you want to form or incorporate a company, is it a easy task or a lengthy task? You guys need to understand it is one of the lengthiest tasks. This chapter is also very lengthy, but friends, it is very interesting and very important. In the last lecture, we discussed that there are various type of companies, correct? Be it small company, private company, be it OPC, be it section 8 company. There are so many type of companies available at which has been given under Companies Act 2013. But my dear friends, you guys need to understand a very simple thing, that if today you want to start a company, what is the procedure? Everybody, we need to understand what is the procedure. Very good morning. Very good morning. Yes, let us understand what is the procedure. Now, sir, which chapter we are starting? Sir, we are starting with a chapter called as incorporation. Now, what is the meaning of incorporation, my dear friends? Incorporation means to start. Yes, incorporation of what, sir? Incorporation of companies, my dear friends. So if today you want to start a company, you can start this company by learning this chapter. I will be going in detail what all things you guys need to see. Friends, whenever we incorporate a company, we also need to see the background story. So there are a lot of incidental matters. Incidental means related things that we need to complete. If you want to incorporate a company, if today you want to incorporate a company, you guys need to understand a very simple thing. With incorporation rules and regulation, you have to take care about the matters incidental. Yes, matter incidental there too. That means whatever matter which is related to incorporation process, we will be learning in this chapter. I hope this is super easy. Just be active in the chat box. I hope you're there. Whenever you will study incorporation of companies, my dear friends, you guys need to learn three important factors. Everybody, how many important factors? Three important factors. Yes, please be active, friends. Come on. Yes, whenever you want to incorporate a company, you need to know three things. Number one, my dear friends, you should know incorporation of companies. You should know incorporation of companies. First and foremost, and one of the important concept is you should know incorporation of companies. The first and important thing that you should know is you should know what is incorporation of companies. So the process we will learn. The second important concept that you should know is memorandum of association. Second thing. The third thing that you should know is articles of association. So these are the three important key things that a person should know if they want to incorporate a company. So this is the three things that we will be covering in this chapter. But yes, this will take at least 4 to 5 class just to complete. It will take at least 4 to 5 class, my dear friends. It will take a good number of time. Now, friends, let's understand step by step. See, whenever you're studying law, don't study as if you want to appear for the exam. Study as if you will be incorporating a company. The time you imagine that, yes, I have to do this work, then only you will able to understand the concept. You guys need to understand, sir, what, sir? Sir, what we need to learn first? Friends, first of all, you guys need to understand a concept called as incorporation. Friends, if you want to incorporate a company, then there are certain rules, certain regulation that we need to focus on. There are certain rules, certain regulation that we need to follow on. Even I have discussed this in the last 15 minutes of yesterday's lecture. So, incorporation of company. If you're planning to incorporate a company, then there are certain rules and certain regulation you guys need to follow. Like what? So guys, you need to follow section number 2, clause 69. You'll follow section number 2, clause 69. Plus, friends, you will follow section number 7. Yes, section number 7. Yesterday I have written one after the other. I'm just writing in a single line. So first, section 2, clause 69. 2 clause 69. 2 clause 69. Sir, what is 2 clause 69? Friends, 2 clause 69 means promoter. 2 clause 69 means promoter. Section number 7 includes procedure. Procedure of what? Procedure for incorporation. So first, 2 clause 69. One should know 2 clause 69. 2 clause 69. 2 clause 69. Second, you will be discussing section number 7. 2 clause 69. Section 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 7. Plus, my dear friends, you should know section number 4. You should know section number 4. So section number 7, section number 4. what is there in section number 4? Friends, the provision related to memorandum of association. So 2 clause 69 section 7 section 4, 2 clause 69 section 7 section 4, 2 clause 69 section 7 section 4. Friends, I want you all guys to incorporate sections while you're writing the answers. So make sure you have a very good hold on the section. In last 4 to 5 class, we have just focused on the concepts because I was just building the base. Now we will be going in detail that what all the things that we need to incorporate in the answer. Okay ji. So 2 clause 69 plus section number 7, 2 clause 69 section number 7 plus section number 4. You also have to follow, my dear friend, section number 5. You also need to follow beta ji section number 5. Section number 5 includes articles of association. Section number 5 includes articles of association. Section 5 includes article of association. Plus, my dear friend, you have to follow section number 9. Section number 9. Also have to follow with section number 9. Okay. Now, whenever I say you have to follow section number 9, that means I am talking about effect of registration. I'm talking about effect of registration. That means once company is incorporated, I think you cannot see things on the screen, whatever I'm writing. Just give me a second, my dear friends. Just give me a second. So couple of sections that one need to follow. Just give me 1 second. Yes, perfectly fine. Okay, couple of section a person need to follow. Section 2 clause 69, section 7, section 4, section 5, section 9. 2 clause 69 talks about what is promoter. Section number 7 talks about the procedure. And section number 4 is basically focusing on memorandum of association. Section number 5 talking about articles of association. Section 9 is talking about the effect of registration. Plus, my dear friend, with all these things, you need to follow rule number. 12 to rule number 18. Rule number 12 to rule number 18. Now, rule, always remember, you not only have to remember the rule number. If you don't remember rule number, it's totally fine. But make sure you remember the name of the rule. You at least have to remember name of the rule. That is companies. Incorporation rules. Companies Incorporation Rules 2014. Now, my dear friends, if you want to incorporate a company, then these are the section. I hope everybody watching us live, please make the notes with me. You don't have time that you will make notes afterwards. If you are watching live lecture, make sure you make notes with me itself. Yes, with me itself. Don't delay, my dear friends. If you say, sir, I will make that notes afterward, I will copy down, I will do this and that, please don't waste your time, because ultimately you are running short of time. So these are the provision a person need to follow if the person need to incorporate what? If the person need to incorporate a company. Yes, a person need to incorporate a company, then these are the procedure that they will follow. I hope this is pretty clear what I want to convey. Yes or no? Easy? I have not yet started. We are just discussing what are the provision that is required. So these are the provision. First is section 2 clause 69, section number 7, section number 4, section number 5, section number 9, rule number 12 to rule number 18. Come on, everybody, what all rules regulation required? Please quickly memorize. Section 2 clause 69. Section 2 clause 69 for promoter. You need to know what is section number 7. 7 is what? 7 is procedure. You need to know what is section number 4. Section number 4 talks about memorandum. Section number 5 talks about articles. Section number 9 talks about the procedure. Yes, and last but not least, rule number 12 to rule number 18. Rule number 12 to rule number 18. Number is not important. Please make sure you at least know the name name of the rule? Name of the rule is the Companies Incorporation Rule. Companies Incorporation Rules 2014. Companies Incorporation Rules 2014. Easy. Remember, 2 clause 69. Yes. Section number 7. Okay. Section number 4, section number 5, section number 9. Whoa. If you know all these things, very, very important provisions. I hope you understand all these things. Very, very important. I hope you understand. Okay, my dear friends, let's get started, and we will be starting with the very first thing that a person need to know. A person need to know the very first section, that is section number 2, clause 69. A person need to understand what is a promoter. A person need to understand what is promoter. If you're watching this live, please make sure you make the notes. The notes are super important. So 2 clause 69 talks about what? Sir, 2 clause 69 talks about a promoter. 2 clause 69 talks about promoter. What is promoter? 2 clause 69 talks about promoter. So basically in 1956 Companies Act, promoter was not defined. So everybody used to say, who is a promoter? So promoter is that person who is the founder of the company. It was defined where? It was not defined in Companies Act, but a layman always used to say a promoter means a person who is a founder of the company, who is a founder of the company. But my dear friends, slowly and steadily the definition evolved. They have not mentioned in the legal definition, but a layman evolved the definition and said, who conceive who conceive the idea to form company. You get this? Who have conceived the idea to form company. Are you there, friends? So section 2 clause 69 basically says about a promoter, but how promoter is defined in layman language, it says who conceive the idea to form a company, who conceive the idea to form a company, who conceive the idea to form a company. So if you are a person who have conceived the idea to form a business, conceive means in whose head there's a business idea came, that person is promoter. Nothing but this person is called as founder. Say example, Aman Gupta, he is a founder of boat. Yes, say example, Piyush Bansal, founder of Lenskart. But my dear friends, the definition promoter does signify some other things. I will discuss that. I hope you understand. Generally, a layman will always say a promoter means a person who is founder, in whose head they conceived the idea to form the business. Yes or no? But my dear friends, you guys need to understand. In Companies Act, in various places, there are duties and rights of promoter. So in Companies Act, there are duties and rights of promoter. There are various duties and there are various rights of promoter. Yes or no? There are various duties and various rights of promoter. Yes, generally there are various duties and various rights. Duties, rights. See, nobody gives damn about the rights, but everybody is behind that they should complete their duties. Correct? Nobody give damn that that person has X right, Y right, Z right. No, if you have not complied with your duty, you are gone. Say, I hope you understand this. The simple concept that I want to disclose here, that whenever in the whole Companies Act, there are certain places where promoter has certain rights. There are places where promoter have certain duties. Now, guys, if there was no definition defined in Companies Act, say example, section 2 clause 16 was never formed. So, as per layman language, what is the definition of promoter? Who conceived the idea? Who is the founder? So, guys, let's take an example. If there is a duty which is applicable in Reliance company, and the duty is on the promoter, and SEBI or RBI or any other regulator go and ask the Reliance why you have not complete. So, Mukesh Ambani will say, I am not the promoter. Promoter is my father. Go and ask him. I hope you understand this. So it was very important that promoter was defined, and that's the reason while a drafting Companies Act 2013, the promoter was defined. Whenever we will say promoter, in our mind, the word founder should not be there. There are certain other things that a person should know. Now, let us understand that. Sir, whenever I say promoter, promoter means what? Lawmaker says promoter means what? Lawmaker says promoter means a person. What is the meaning of promoter? Promoter means a person. I hope everybody is there. Please be active in the chat box. Just say yes, yes in the chat box. Yes. So, promoter means what? So, promoter means a person. Promoter means what? Promoter means a person. Correct? Now, always remember, this person can be natural person, or this person can be artificial person. This person can be natural person. This person can be artificial person. Correct? This person can be natural person. This person can be artificial person. Long story short, a human being can also be a promoter. Also, a company, LLP or body corporate can also become a promoter. So this is the two things the person need to understand. Easy? Easy? So whenever I say promoter, promoter means a person. Whether that person is natural or artificial, we don't give a damn. For example, Tata Technology. Their promoter is an artificial person called as Tata Motors. Correct. So many a times you will find that there are a scenario where a promoter is a company, or there is a scenario where the person is a artificial person. Please make sure you are making notes with me, my dear friends. Don't wait till the end of the lecture, please. Okay. Now, promoter means a person, whether natural or artificial. That means promoter can be natural person, promoter can be artificial person. A promoter can be a human being like me, like you, or promoter can be any company. Now, there are three important conditions. How many conditions? 1, 2, 3. There are three important conditions. If you satisfy any one of the condition, if you satisfy any one of the condition, my dear friends, then you will be called as promoter. Then all the rights, duties related to promoter, all the rights, duties related to promoter will also be applicable to you. Okay. So the very first and important thing, it says promoter will be whose name is written slash named as promoter. Oh, oh, if your name is named as promoter, you are a promoter. Again, I think there is a glitch. Just give me a second because I have written promoter in full. Okay, that's perfectly fine. So, whenever I say, if your name is named as a promoter, you are a promoter. But sir, where? if my name is named as a promoter, where, sir? Where, sir? So your name is named as a promoter first in annual returns. Where, my dear friends? In annual returns or in prospectus. The prospectus means that document where you issue and give it to public wherever you are planning to take subscription. Yes, if you're planning to raise funds, you can easily issue a prospectus and you can just discuss further. Easy. So very first and foremost thing is that promoter means a person. Either it can be a natural person or either it can be an artificial person. Either it can be a natural person and either it can be an artificial person. But first and foremost thing, there are total 3 conditions. Out of 3 condition, if you satisfy any one of the condition, out of 3, if you satisfy any one of the condition, then my dear friends, very easily and very simply, you guys will have a edge. First foremost condition is whose name is named or whose name is returned as a promoter, where either in the annual return or a prospector, then my dear friends, that person is nothing but a promoter. Easy. If your name is named as a promoter, where either in the annual return or in prospectus, then you will be called as promoter. Now friends, I am writing or in between. I'm writing or in between. Whenever I write or in between, that means whenever I write or in between, that means any one of the condition. If you satisfy any one of the condition, my dear friends, then you will be, my dear friends, called as promoter. The second condition is who has control. The control also defined under law. Control means appointing majority of board of director, taking policy decisions. Yes. So if you have control over where? If you have control over the affairs. Wherever I say affairs, affair means work, not the affair you are thinking. So over the affairs of the company, directly or indirectly. Directly or indirectly. So friends, very simple. If your company is controlled directly or indirectly, if your company is controlled directly or indirectly, if you're that person who has power to control the company directly or indirectly, my dear friends, you will be called as promoter. My dear friends, you will be called as promoter. Easy? Okay. Now, whenever I teach all these things, all people always ask me, sir, how directly, indirectly? Let me give you a simple example of BB virtuals only. Correct? Now, BB virtual is controlled directly by BB sir. Yes. So BB sir is the promoter of BB virtual. There can be a scenario that BB virtual has its holding company. BB virtual has its holding company. Example, Veranda. My dear friends, Veranda is having indirect control to the affairs. Easy. Veranda is having indirectly control of the operations. Simple. Directly by BB sir, indirectly by Veranda. So both the entity, both BB sir, also Veranda can be called as promoter, but it depends whose name we are including in the prospectus or annual return as promoter. I will teach you at the end that whatever we are learning is not the final thing. At the end of the day, the people inside can decide who will be acting as a promoter or the person who will call as a promoter. Don't worry, I will just give you a very classical example. Correct? Okay. So first, whose name is named as a promoter, whose name is named as promoter, where either in annual return or prospectus, then you are a promoter. Second, who has the control over the affairs, who have control over the affairs of the company. If you have control over the affairs of the company, you guys need to understand. You guys need to understand what? You guys need to understand that you are a promoter. Easy? Come on. Quickly in the chat box if you're getting the concepts. Come on, quickly. Simple. 2 points. 2 points simple. Give me an answer. Both the conditions are important or any one of the condition is important? Come on, fast. Both the condition important or any one? Come on. Anyone. If you satisfy any one of the condition, then you will be called as what? You will be called as promoter. Anyone. That's the reason I'm writing or in between. Or in between. Easy. Third condition. Third condition. What is the third condition? Third condition. Easy. Third condition is very, 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 very important. Okay. The third condition is as per whose directions. Whenever I say direction, direction means order. Oh. I think you cannot see it. Yes. It's working. Okay. So as per whose directions? Whenever I say directions, direction means order. Direction means order. As per whose direction? As per whose direction? BOD are accustomed to act. Accustomed means that you have to listen to them. You have to listen to them. Correct? But it does not includes a person giving advice under professional capacity. Please make the notes with me, please. Professional capacity. Okay, so third and important provision says what? Third and important provision says what? Very, very important. Very, very important. Please stay focused. First says, if your name is named as a promoter, where either in annual return or prospectus, you are promoter. Second, who has control over the affairs. If your affairs are controlled directly or indirectly, then my dear friends, if your affairs are controlled directly or indirectly, that person will be called as promoter. Or whose order, whose direction BOD is accustomed to act. They have to do it because they have said it. That person will be called as promoter. But while I am saying this, you will be not including professionals. For example, tomorrow you will clear CA. Once you will clear CA, you will be a expert, tax expert, audit expert, maybe IPO expert, pricing expert, valuation expert. Now, if you being a chartered accountant form a part of board of director and you recommend that, sir, this is wrong, this is right. Now, friends, everybody in the board of director will listen to you. Why? Because you are the expert. You whatever you will say, whatever order you will give, whatever directions you will give, whatever aid you will give, people will accustomed to act because you are expert. My dear friends, if you're the expert, you tell me, will you be called as promoter? Will you be called as promoter? No, because you're a professional. So whenever I say professional means what I want to say. Example, chartered accountant. company secretary, cost and management accounting. Then we have an example called solicitors. So solicitor means lawyers. Let me give you an example. The example what I will write, don't write it in the notes. Just give you an example. Don't write it. Not required. See, this is my company. My company called as BIPL. Okay. And we have two shareholders. It's a private company, by the way. First, you have Vippu sir. Second is PG. PG is my school friend. I own company 60% and PG have 40% stake. Easy? I have 60% and PG have 40% stake. Not only that, I am company's director plus company's CFO. Since I don't go to office every day, so PG is acting as a director plus he is the CEO. Friends, we are a private company. We are a private company. We are a private company. And you already know if it's a private company, then we need at least two members. Correct? Minimum two members. We have two members. But you know what happened? My friend Rahul, he's a chartered accountant. He came to me and said, "Hi, I want a job from you." I said, "Okay, you're most welcome. You joined us as a director. You become tax head of our company. Also, you become HR head of our company." Easy. Now, my dear friends, BIPL have three directors, two shareholder. Are we complying the provision of Companies Act? Are we complying the provision of Companies Act? Answer is yes. We are complying the provision of Companies Act. 110% we are complying the provision of Companies Act. Yes or no? Yes, definitely. We are complying with all the provision of Companies Act. Yes or no? Yes, we are complying with all the provisions. Whatever the provisions are required, we are complying with all the provision of private company. Since our company is which company? Our company is a private company and we are complying all the provision. All the provisions are duly complied. Correct? Now, let me give a scenario. CA Rahul is an expert. He's a tax expert. Whatever he say regards to tax, we agree. He's an HR expert. Whatever he say, we duly agree. I hope you understand this. So, my dear friends, you guys need to understand a very, very simple and very, very important thing that, sir, we are complying with all the rules and regulation and policies of private company. One fine day, you know what I decided? I decided, let me give resign. So, I resigned from the company. I am no more a director. I am no more a company CFO. I am no more a director. I am no more a company's CFO. I am no more a director. I am no more a company's CFO. I am no more a director. I am no more a company's CFO. I hope you understand this. I am no more a company's director. I am no more a company's CFO. Easy? No, 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 no. If I resign from the company, still am I complying all the provision of private company? Yes. We are totally complying the provision of Companies Act. How? Private company requires two shareholder. Bipu and PG are two shareholder. Private company says we need two directors. PG and Rahul is directors. I hope you understand this. Yes or no? I hope you understand this. Yes or no? Simple, easy. Now, I don't come to office every day now. Why? Because I have resigned from my position. I am no more a director. I am no more a CFO. So you know what? One fine day, I was driving and I reached in front of my office. So I thought, let's meet PG and Rahul. So I asked the watchman. Watchman saw me. He said, "Salam, saab." I said, "Salam." Where is PG and Rahul? They said they are in the board meeting. So my dear friends, without even knocking the door of boardroom, I entered the boardroom. Thereby, there were 10 chairs. I was sitting, I just went there. I sat on one of the chair and I asked, "Yes, Rahul and PG, what are you doing?" My question to you is very simple. Is Mr. PG and Rahul is obliged to answer me? Come on. I'm no more a director. Come on. I'm no more a director. Is they obliged? Is both the people, PG and Rahul, is answerable to me. I am no more a director. Without any permission, I went inside. I started asking questions. Can I do this? Can I do this? Yes, my dear friend. You know why? Out of 10 chairs, 6 are owned by me. Friends, that means power gone. I resigned from my position as director and CFO. Still, I can intervene in the management. Still, I have power to ask question. Still, why? Reason being, Pippu is a promoter. Even if I don't have any official position, still I have power to control the directions, the affairs, the operations. You see? So I understood that these two people, PG and Rahul, is not managing the company properly. I've understood this person, PG and Rahul, is not managing the company properly. You see, they are not managing the company properly. 100%. So, I asked them to reappoint me. I asked them to reappoint me. Now, we deal with this product. We deal with this product. This is our product. Our brand name is Bar, and we sell coconut water, packaged coconut water. It's a water, my dear friends. It's a water like this, coconut water. Correct? Bar. Our product name is Bar. So every day I used to count the stocks and used to keep it the go down. But every day I used to find there are 3 to 4 packets which I'm not able to find. I understood that there is something going wrong in my company. I put a camera and I found that this CA Rahul is drinking coconut water without even intimating us. Right or wrong? Wrong. I took his all important position, HR head, tax head, director. I cannot take CA because he has earned that degree. He has earned that degree. Such a powerful, such a powerful degree he has. So I said, Rahul, I will have to remove you from the company because you have breached the very important condition of trust. Since Rahul is a chartered accountant, he's a very smart person. On the very next day, he got a next job to the next company. Correct? Now, same thing happened. Rahul was going in front of our office. He parked the vehicle. After parking, he asked the watchman, where is Bippu sir? Where is PG sir? Watchman said, they're in the boardroom. Rahul, without even knocking the door, he came inside. There were 10 chairs. Out of 10, he sat on one and he started asking, yes, sir. Tell me, what are you doing? Guys, my question to you. Can CA Rahul has power to ask all this question? Are Bippu and PG obliged to answer CA Rahul? Answer is no. Position gone, power gone. If your position of director, of HR head, tax head gone, nobody is listening to you. That means you're a professional. If you're a professional, my dear friends, if you're a professional, my dear friends, if you are a professional, my dear friends, even while holding the position, everybody will listen to your advice, everybody will listen to your directions. But once your position is gone, your power is gone, that means you are not a promoter. But in my case, even if I was not a director, I was not a CFO, still I was able to take and ask you questions because I am a promoter. Mind you, my dear friends, shareholding is not important. Shareholding is not important. Important is, am I able to fit in the above definition? Am I able to fit in above definition? That is important. I hope you understand this. Easy. For example, BB sir is not a chartered accountant of BB Virtual. BB sir is a promoter of BB Virtual. BB sir is not doing trial balance sheet. Correct? He is managing the business. Rather than BB sir is a chartered accountant, but he is a promoter. Why? Because he is not acting in professional capacity. I hope you understand. I am a company secretary. In my company, I am not acting as a company secretary. I am the founder of the company. That means whatever discussion or decision I take it. I'm a promoter of my company. Even if my qualification is company secretary. I hope you understand this. Now, my dear friends, this is the basic meaning of promoter. This is the basic meaning of promoter. Always remember that a company comes up with an IPO. So they have flexibility to decide who will be acting as a promoter. Okay? It is not the holding, it is the command over the business. We decide it. For example, if BB Ochal is coming with an IPO, now unanimously they will decide, the promoter will decide, BB sir and Veranda will decide who will be the promoter on prospectus. Easy peasy, simple. Let me show you something. Just give me 1 minute. Sir, what are you showing? A question. Let me show you a question. Let me ask you a question. Here you go. Let me share it on the screen for you. Yes, I will share your question. See, you should know how to tackle the question. See, yes, everybody. I want everybody to read this question. I want everybody to read this question. Come on. Want everybody to read this question. Fast. Super question. It says, Mr. Abhi is a chartered accountant and MBA. Chartered accountant, also an MBA. Has been appointed as executive director, okay, on the board of XYZ Limited. Very good. This is the book that you will get once you purchase the this thing. You will be delivering all this. You will be getting all these books, friends. If you have basically purchased the course, you will ultimately get two books. So executive director and XYZ. His job profile include advising board of directors, okay, on various compliance matter, strategies, business plans, and risk matters relating to the company. Keeping in view of the above, whether Mr. Abhi can be classified as a promoter of XYZ, this is the question. Please examine the same as per the provision of Companies Act 2030. You tell me, Mr. Abhi, who is a chartered accountant, who is MBA, with an acting as an executive director, his job profile is to do what? His job profile is to advise to the board of director on compliance matters, strategies, business plans, risk management, etc. You tell me, is Mr. Abhi should be considered as promoter or no? You tell me. This was the examination question as well. You tell me, Mr. Abhi should be considered as promoter, yes or no? Very good. Very good. Mr. Abhi is a professional, my dear friends. Mr. Abhi is a professional. And whatever advice he is giving only in professional capacity. That means the person is coming in exception to the definition of promoter. Easy, simple. Now just see, we have just completed the single definition of promoter. Okay. Now we will be discussing in detail what are the procedure. First, I will discuss the overview of the topic and then I will go in detail. Now, which section I am talking about a section called as section number 7. 7 is a concept which includes procedure. Yes, it includes procedure. So let me write here procedure. It includes the concept called as the procedure. Easy. We will be discussing in detail what are the procedure. Number one step. First step is to selection of the type of company. First procedure is to select the type of company. Select the type of company. First type. First type is you have to discuss and decide what type of company you want to form. What type of company you want to form? You want to form a private company. You want to form a public company. You want to form what type and what nature, you decide that first. Once you do that, your next step will be reservation. Yes, reservation of what? Reservation of name. Can I take or can I use my company's name as Bata? No. Can I make a company and called as Tata? No. These all companies are already there. So I have to first reserve a name which is unique in nature, should not be same, should not be identical. Don't worry, I will be discussing in detail. Yes. Next, we need to draft memorandum of association and articles of association. We need to draft memorandum of association and articles of association of the company. Okay. So this is the third thing. First, you will select the type of the company. Second, you will reserve the name. Third, you will be drafting of memorandum and articles. Drafting means it is not yet finalized. We have just drafted the provisions as per the provision of Companies Act. Okay. Once this is done, then do submission of memorandum and articles to ROC. You give to whom? You will give it to ROC. What you will give? You will submit your memorandum and articles to ROC. It is draft, my dear friend. It is not yet finalized. It is a draft, my dear friend. It is not yet finalized. Once you submit all these things, your next task will be to obtain consent. Consent from whom? Consent of first director. My dear friends, whosoever want to act as a director, we need to take consent, we need to take approval that they wish to act as a director or not. They will say yes, they have to give it in writing that they want to act as a first director. Yes, first important thing. First, you will select the type of company, then reserve the name, then you will draft a memorandum and articles. Then you will draft a memorandum articles. Third will be the submission of memorandum and articles of the up to the ROC, and then you will take approval from the first director. Correct, my dear friends? Once this is done, you will be taking statutory declaration, and you will be taking it in two important forms. Number one, INC 8, and you will be taking it in INC 9. So we need a statutory declaration, two declaration in INC 8 and INC 9. INC 8 and INC 9. Once all these things are done, you guys need to submit everything. So submit document, plus, my dear friends, you have to make payment of fees. You have to give some fees to ROC. The ROC means Registrar of Companies. Already I have covered in first lecture. You can watch that video, which is available on YouTube. So this is the thing. First, select the name of the company, then reserve it. Then, my dear friends, draft memorandum and articles of the company. Then you need to submit the same to the ROC. And once that is done, consent should be taken from the first director. After that, take a statutory declaration. After that, submit a document. What is this declaration about? I will be discussing it in today's lecture. Don't worry what I'm talking about. Once you do all these things, once you submit a document, once you give the application to whom? Application to ROC, my dear friends, the next step is ROC will give COI plus CIN. What is COI? COI means COI. What is COI? Certificate of Incorporation. What is CIN? CIN is Corporate Identification Number. Whenever ROC issues COI, congratulations, we have a new company here. And whenever there is a new company, every company will have a unique number called as Corporate Identification Number. Correct? Everyone will have CIN, Corporate Identification Number. Easy? They will have Corporate Identification Number. This will be submitted. Once you get COI, SIN, which has been submitted by ROC to the subscriber, that is the founder. Then once you get COI, then there will be effect of registration. Effect of registration means what? Effect of registration means once the company is registered, there will be some effect. Whenever I say there will be some effect, there will be what effect, my dear friend? The effect means the company becomes separate legal entity. Now you can sue company. Company can buy property on its own name. Once you get the SIN and COI, only and only we can do all these things. Easy. And last but not the least, even if you have received so much of approval, you have SIN and COI, which has been issued by ROC, but my dear friends, still you cannot start your company. My dear friends. You know why? Company have to procure. Company have to procure what? Company will have to procure BCC. What is this BCC, sir? I have heard BC. What is BCC? BCC means a Business Commencement Certificate. They have to get what? BCC. BCC means Business Commencement Certificate. So company cannot start its operations until Until what, my dear friends? Until company complies with what, my dear friends? Complies with section 10 capital A. So very super section. This section 10 capital A focus on what, sir? It focus on business commencement. It focus on business commencement certificate. Okay, it focus on business commencement certificate. Easy. So business commencement certificate, they will focus on business commencement certificate. Once you get BCC, my dear friends, only and only you will able to start your operations, not before that. I hope you understand this. Easy, simple. This is the procedure. This is the procedure. Sir, this is step 1. This is 2, S4, S5, S6, S7, S8, S9, S10, S11. So what is this? S1, S2, S3, S4, S5? Bogie number? No. It is step. Easy, simple, super easy. Okay, super easy. This is the basic step a person need to understand. Simple. Okay. Let me show you one more thing. I need to discuss a concept called as pre-incorporation contract. Which contract? Pre-incorporation contract. Let me share it on the screen. Come here. This is approx weightage. Here you go. First and foremost thing, we have completed the word promoter, and just now we have completed this section 2 clause 69. Correct? This is covered. This is covered. It also says exception. This is the exception point. This is the exception point. Yes, solicitors means the lawyers. So solicitors, accountants, they shall be not called as promoter. Okay, this is we have covered already. The steps we were just covering. Section 7, just now we have started. Discussing section number 7. But I want to discuss this pre-incorporation preliminary promoter contract. What is this? Sir, pre-incorporation and preliminary contract are basically a contract which is being done by the promoter for or on behalf of the proposed company. Pre-incorporation contracts are contracts which have been entered by the proposed company. For example, to form a company, we need chartered accountants, we need company secretaries, we need lawyers, we need experts. So to hire them, who will hire? Company will not hire because company is not yet formed. Who will hire, my dear friends? They will be hired by promoter, and this contract will be called as preliminary contract, pre-incorporation contract, or promoter contract. So preliminary contract means contract which has been entered by the promoter on behalf of the company. Preliminary contract means contract which has been entered by promoter on behalf of the proposed company. Once company has been formed, then whatever money which has been spent by the promoter, that can be recovered from the company. Don't worry. Yes, always remember, whatever decision promoter takes during the incorporation, it will be applicable on the company which has been formed afterwards, even if the decision was taken when the company is not yet formed. So what is a preliminary contract? Preliminary contract means contract entered by promoter on behalf of proposed company. Easy, simple. Now, my dear friends, let us understand the concept. Okay, let us go back. The procedure, easy. I hope everybody is there. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yes. Very, very good morning. Very, very good morning. Yes. Very, very good morning, Sujit. Started attending now. Okay. If you say yes, then we will just discuss the next procedure. Next procedure. So, what is the process? So, very simple. See. Okay. Individual. Individual. Okay. You have an individual. Simple. This is foreigner. This is what, my dear friends? Foreigner. So let me write here. If you are an individual, example, this is NR. This is a foreign person, non-resident. That means then you have big buildings. Either it can be LLP, either it can be company. All these people, which people? All these people, which people, my dear friends? These people. Individual, foreign person, LLP, then this company, they will have to make an application. They are subscriber, my dear friends. They are called as subscriber. They're called as subscriber. Friends, what is the meaning of subscriber? Subscriber means the first shareholder. What is the meaning of subscriber? Subscriber means first shareholder. Yes, the first subscriber will make an application. Okay, they will make an application. They will make an application. They will make an application in which form? Let me write that also. They will make an application. Correct? They will make an application there's a form called as SPICE. Yes, SPICE. Simplified proforma of incorporation of company electronically. The form name is INC 32. This form we have to submit it with the ROC. This is how the process works. Subscriber, be it resident, non-resident, LLP, company, anyone, they have to make an application. Application where? They have to make an application to ROC. They have to make an application to ROC. Pretty clear? They will make an application to ROC. Good to go. They will make an application with ROC with which form? INC 32. INC 32. They will make an application with the help of a form called as INC 32. Plus, you will give me what? You will give me fees plus plus you will have to give me various attachments. These are the things: application plus fees plus attachments. If you are giving all these things to ROC and if ROC is satisfied, then only you will get the approval. Now, whenever I say attachment, question is what attachments are required? What attachments are required? So we will discuss every attachment now. So if you want to incorporate a company, you have to make an application in SPY, that is IN32, and you will be giving it to ROC. You will be giving it to ROC with fees, with the attachments to ROC, and if his ROC is satisfied, then only ROC will give you a certificate. Now, whenever I say what attachments are required, so first an important attachment what we need is memorandum and articles of association. What we need is memorandum and articles. We need what? We need memorandum and articles. Easy. We need what? We need a memorandum and articles. Good to go. Always remember, this memorandum will be duly signed by subscriber. Whenever I say subscriber, subscriber means these people. See? Whenever I say subscriber, subscriber means these people. So these people will basically sign. Yes or no? It will be signed by these people. Now the question which everybody should ask, that if you want a signature here, how it will be signed? What? How? Let me show you here. How you will sign? It's a question. With incorporating a company, it says it will be duly signed. Your memorandum and your articles will be duly signed. It will be in INC 33 and INC 34. Can you see this? It will be in INC 33, INC 33 and INC 34. It's fine. You will be giving me the memorandum. But the question is very simple. You will be giving articles. It is also easy. But always remember how it will be signed. Say example, if the person is illiterate, then he will affix his thumb impression. Now I will teach you how to sign memorandum and articles. Who will sign memorandum and articles? I hope you understand this. Yes, people. So, two important things that a person need to understand. First, memorandum and articles. Who will sign memorandum articles? Yes, how they will sign. How and who. Very, very important. In some cases, I will teach you how, and in some cases, I will teach you who will do it. Easy? These two important things. And to understand that, we'll have to come here. But before I start that new concept, let us take a break of 7 to 8 minutes. Then we will come back and then we will discuss this scenarios, examples, cases, who will sign and how they will sign. I hope everybody is there, everybody is understanding what the concept is going on. Yes or no? Easy, simple, simple, easy. Come on, super easy. Okay, my dear friends, let's take a small mini break. Yes, guys. Yes. Let's understand the next part. I hope everybody's back. So, just before the break, we were discussing two important things that if you want to create your company, what you have to do a very simple thing. You need to submit a application form with the ROC, and with that you will give fees plus you will give attachments. Now what attachment we were just discussing, you will giving me attachment. Two attachment: first is memorandum, second is articles, and it will be duly signed by the subscriber. It will be duly signed by the subscriber. That is the important core thing. Whenever I say subscriber, it can be resident, it can be non-resident, it can be LLP, it can be company. And that is what the concept we will be covering now. Let us understand one by one concept, which is critically important, and very, 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 very crucial. You there, friends? Okay. Just before the break, we discussed that we need to sign memorandum and articles. But the question is how you will sign and who will sign. Let's understand. Let me discuss the, let me make a column, particulars. Particulars, let me include the cases or maybe the examples. Correct, my dear friends? So this is the first thing. Second thing, what needs to be focused? Second thing, what need to be focused is how and who will be signed. How it will be signed and who will be signing it. Yes, so that is the main simple thing. Let's get started. Let's get started with the very first and important concept. First and important concept. It says what? It says first normal case, or you can write normal subscriber. If, my dear friend, that subscriber is a normal subscriber, if that subscriber is a normal subscriber, if that subscriber is a normal subscriber, easy. If that subscriber is a normal subscriber, lawmaker says such subscriber, subscriber shall sign a memorandum of association and article of association himself. Such subscriber shall sign memorandum and article himself. If you and me who want to incorporate a company want to sign, we will sign it by ourselves. So this was very simple. I know this is very simple, but let's take the next case. What is the next case, my dear friend? What is the next case, my dear friends? Let us understand that. Yes, let's understand that. Lawmaker says, what if your subscriber is illiterate subscriber? Yes. What if your subscriber is illiterate subscriber? Then what we should do? Very simple. If the subscriber is illiterate, then we'll take a thumb impression. Just now we have discussed. Yes, lawmaker says memorandum. Oh, you cannot see on the screen. Just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. Yes. So, memorandum and articles. Yes, now you can see it on the screen. Will be signed. Will be signed how, my dear friends? Will be signed by affixing. Affixing what, my dear friend? Affixing the thumb impression. Affixing what? Affixing thumb impression. Affixing the thumb impression. Come on, yes or no? Easy. Yes or no? Thumb impression. Easy. Super simple. Super simple. Easy. Okay, I think again you cannot see it. Just give me 1 second. Yes, people. Now you can see it. It is moving as well. Okay. Easy. Normal subscriber. It will be signed by you and me. Normally, if you're an illiterate subscriber, need not to worry about. We will be doing it by affixing a thumb impression. Easy. Now, let us understand the complex cases. Let us understand the complex cases. Third case. It says if subscriber is corporate or body corporate. Corporate or body corporate. That means the institute, the subscriber is a company. Company. Subscriber is company. Now, how this company will sign? Very, very simple. Lawmaker says memorandum and articles shall be signed by any director. Any, not only director, let me add any director, any officer, or any employee. I'll repeat again. So, memorandum and articles shall be signed by director, officer, employee. Director, officer, employee. Director, officer, employee. Yes, of the company, of such corporate or body corporate. Corporate or body corporate. Corporate or body corporate. Easy. Corporate or body corporate. Corporate or body corporate. Corporate or body corporate. Correct. But always remember which director will sign, which employee will sign, which all these people will sign. You guys need to understand a very simple thing. You need to understand with a very simple thing that it shall be authorized by board of director by passing board resolution. Very easy. It will be done by passing a board resolution. What is the meaning of board resolution? Guys, resolution means decision. When board of director will sit and they will decide whatever they will decide, it will be called as board resolution. It will be what? Board resolution. Easy, simple. So if it's a case of normal subscriber like you and me, we will sign. If the subscriber is illiterate, then a memorandum and article will be signed by thumb impression. If the subscriber is a corporate or body corporate, then it will be signed by a director, employee, officer. Director, employee, officer of such body corporate. Easy. Next. Fourth. If subscriber is LLP. Oh my God. Subscriber is LLP. LLP. Yes. Can you see this? Yes. If a subscriber is LLP, then what is the case? If my dear friend subscriber is LLP, then memorandum and articles. Then memorandum and articles will be signed by, please focus, let me write, signed by any partner. Oh my God. It can be signed by any partner, signed by any partner, signed by any partner who is authorized by all partner. MOA, AOA will be signed by any partner who is authorized by all partner. Easy. MOA, AOA will be signed by any partner authorized by all partner. Easy. Simple. You guys need to understand the concepts. Well versed with the concepts. Easy. Simple. Okay, G. Okay. So if it is case of LLP, who will sign any partner authorized by all partner. Authorized by all partner. Focus on these words. Any partner, all partner. Easy. Very, very good. We have not yet completed. There are two more cases. There are two more cases. Don't worry. That is fifth case. Fifth case. Uh-oh. I think it's again not moving. Fifth case. Don't worry. Fifth case. I hope you're there with me till now. We are learning how to form a company. We are understanding a concept that if today I want to incorporate a company, our memorandum and articles need to be signed. Our memorandum articles need to be signed, and if our memorandum articles need to be signed, then how we will sign and who will sign? In case of LLP, any partner can sign, authorized by all partners. Easy, simple. Okay, now. Next, if subscriber is a foreign national means foreigner and residing outside India. Where, beta ji? Outside India. Where, my dear friends? Outside India. Yes, they are not coming in India. They're sitting outside India, but still they are planning to incorporate a company. They are sitting outside India. They are sitting outside India. By sitting outside India, they are incorporating a company. I hope you're there. They're not even coming to India. Not even coming. Friends, lawmaker says, such person who will sign memorandum and articles will be signed. Will be signed by whom? It will be signed by such person. Will be signed by whom? Will be signed by such person. Signed by whom? Signed by such person. MOA, AOA will be signed by such person. Now, which is this such person? It will be notarized by notary public. Notarized by notary public. Yes, generally the advocate which are registered with government of the state. Plus, these all things will be authenticated by diplomatic / consular office. Easy. So these are the very important. Very important. Easy. So MOA, AOA will be signed. MOA, AOA will be signed by whom? MOA, AOA will be signed by such person who is notarized by notary public, and that will be checked and authenticated by diplomat or consular officer. sir. Easy. This is the case when that person is not coming in India. This is the case where that person is not coming in India. Still they are forming. Still they are forming the company. Easy. Simple. Super simple. Sure. Next. Next. I hope you're there, friends. 5 cases. Normal person, they will sign by themselves. Second was illiterate person, thumb impression. Third, it was company, then director, employee or officer of the company authorized by board of director. Fourth is LLP, any partner authorized by all partner. Fifth, if a subscriber is a foreign resident but not coming in India, then in such a case, it will be notarized by notary public plus it will be authenticated by the diplomat or the consular officer. Easy peasy, simple. Next is, if subscriber is a foreign national, correct? He is a foreigner. He don't even reside in India, residing outside India. Residing where? Residing outside India. And comes to India to incorporate company. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Now that foreigner is coming all the way to India, just to incorporate the company. A foreigner, there are 2 cases of foreigner coming in India, and coming in India and not coming in India. If they're not coming in India, then notarized public and authenticated by diplomatic officers. They are the government officers. But if that person is coming in India, then you guys need to understand a very simple thing. If that person is coming in India, then what? It says, such person. Which person? Such person. Such person should have valid business visa. Which visa? Business visa. You'll have which visa? Business visa. That person should have what? Which visa, beta ji? Business visa. Again, I think you cannot see it on the screen. Yes. I think it is perfect. Yes. So it will be, a person should have a valid business visa. If that person is having a valid business visa, then my dear friend, that person can very easily form a company. But remember this thing. Note. It says, if such person is of Indian origin, Indian origin, or overseas citizen of India. That means I'm talking about NRI. I was in Dubai. I was overseas citizen of India. But I stay in Dubai. Correct? Friends, if I stay in Dubai and I want to incorporate a company and I'm coming in India, lawmaker says, I don't need any business visa. Why? I have Aadhaar card, PAN card. I'll submit that. Yes, lawmaker says, then business visa rule is not applicable. This is what the story is. These are the total 6 cases. How many cases? Total 6 cases the person should know. Total 6 cases. Yes, total 6 cases. Easy? Simple? Yes or no? Perfect. Now, I want everyone to come here. Come here. I want just quickly do this reading. From read this, read this, read this, and just read 3 points first. Here only, in the classroom only. Come on. First. Read this 3 point. The notes are in front of you. This notes will be there also with you. ASAP. Come on. I'm waiting for you, everybody. Everybody will read it right now. And see, have we covered all these things or not? Easy? Read it. Easy? See, this E point is a foreign national residing outside India. Correct? It shall be identified by notarized notary public with certificate. And if that person is outside the Commonwealth or not a party of UG Apostolic Convention, these are the agreements which we did with the other countries, then it shall be authenticated by diplomatic or the consular officer. Generally, it will be done by the notarized by notary public. Done. But if you are outside the Commonwealth countries or UG Apostolic Convention, then it will be done by diplomatic consular officer. Correct? What if the subscriber is a foreign national resident outside India and that person is planning to come in India to form a company? Then that person should have a valid business visa. But remember, if a person is a Indian origin person or overseas citizen of India, they don't require business visa. Not applicable. I hope you understand this. Easy? Simple? Now. Easy. Always remember, whenever we sign all these things, whenever a subscriber is signing, we need name, address, description, occupation. We need NADO. Name, address, description, and occupation. While subscriber is signing the memorandum and articles, we also need a person who will act as a witness, and we need at least one witness. And that witness also will submit name, address, description, occupation. That is NADO. Name, address, description, occupation. Name, address, description, occupation. Name, address, description, occupation. Name, address, description, occupation. Easy? So, let me come here. Yes, people. Yes. So, plus what we need? Plus we need additional information. Whenever I say additional information, that means I need every subscriber shall mention what? Shall mention name, address, description, occupation. That means NADO. We need NADO. Plus, not only that, we need every subscriber will need, every subscriber must sign in presence of at least one witness. How many witness? One witness. How many witness? One witness. We need at least one witness. Not only that, we need one witness. Plus, we need name, address, description, occupation. We need NADO, name, address, description, occupation. We need name, address, description, occupation of these people as well. Easy, simple. Come on, everybody. Simple, easy. This is the first important thing that we need to give memorandum and articles. So memorandum article need to be duly signed. First attachment is done. Second, what we need? We actually need declaration. We need a declaration by professional. Declaration by professional like you and me. So we need a form. We have just discussed in the overview. So we need a form called as INC 8. INC 8. We need a form called as INC 8. We need to fill up that form. It is basically a declaration, by the way. This is nothing but a declaration. It will be given by whom? It will be given by two people. First, PCA or PCS or PCMA or advocate. First. Second will be either from director, either from manager, or either from secretary. We need two forms from both of them. We need how many forms? We need two forms. We need total two forms. I hope you understand this. Whereby these professional will give a declaration. These professional will give a declaration. Declaration about what, my dear friend? Declaration that all the requirements, requirement of what, my dear friends? All requirement as applicable. As what, my dear friends? As applicable. For what? For formation of company has been fulfilled. So I hope you understand this. I hope you understand this process. In this declaration, they will write PCA, PCS, PCMA, advocate, and director or manager or secretary. We need not one, we need this, also this. Correct? We need INC 8. In this INC 8, professionals will write there that yes, the subscriber is good. Subscriber is the best in the world. I hope you understand all these things. Simple, PCA, PCS, PCMA, advocate, and director or manager or secretary will do all these things. Either of the party. Whenever I say PCA, PCS, PCMA, that means we need a practicing chartered accountant or a practicing company secretary or a practicing cost and management accountant. We need all these things. Any one of them will give in writing that yes, that all the subscriber has complied with the requirement, with the requirement of formats of the company. Easy peasy. Now. First declaration. If you remember the steps, this is the step. We have to give one more declaration. We have to give one more declaration. Let us understand what we have to give. Next declaration will be declaration of each subscriber. From where do we need declaration? We need declaration of each subscriber. Whenever I say subscriber, subscriber means the first shareholder. Whenever I say subscriber, subscriber means first shareholder plus the first director. We need declaration from these two people. Declaration from each subscriber and declaration from the first shareholder. I hope you understand all these things. We need a declaration. Whenever I say we need a declaration, that means what? We need a, in writing, we need some certain things. In writing, we need certain things. That means I am asking you to file a form. I am asking you to file a form, that is INC 9. I am asking you to file a form INC 9. You will be giving me some declarations. You will be giving me some declaration. Declaration what? Number one declaration. That all information, whatever you have submitted, all information, whatever you have submitted. So all information submitted is true. That is important. It need to be true. It need to be correct. It need to be complete. It will be true. It need to be correct. It need to be complete. Yes. And accurate. So whatever information you have submitted, it need to be true, correct, complete, accurate. True, correct, complete, accurate. True, correct, complete, accurate. True, correct, complete, accurate. Yes. And no information. What, my dear friends? No information is omitted or concealed. No information is omitted or concealed. So you have to submit all these things. All information that we have submitted is true, correct, and complete and accurate. True, correct, true, correct, complete, accurate. True, correct, complete, accurate. True, correct, complete, accurate. Plus, you have to say that no information is omitted or no information is concealed. You have to be very pretty sure. You have to be very much silent. Very much silent. Very much. Oh. You cannot see the notes what I have written. Now you can see this. Okay, yes. First point. First point is all information submitted is true, correct, complete, and accurate, and all information is totally shared. You have not omitted or concealed any information. This should be pretty clear. Easy. Second, that they have who the subscriber and director, they have not been convicted of any offense related to what? Related to promotion. Promotion means company promotion. Yes. Second, formation. Third, management of the company. You get this? They have not convicted for any offense related to promotion, formation, management. Promotion, formation, management. Promotion, formation, management. Promotion, formation, management. So you should not be convicted. If you're convicted, then you are not allowed to make a company. So every subscriber will give in writing that you are not at all prohibited for formation in or anything. Correct? Last, they have not been found guilty of any fraud in last 5 years. That means we need a clean sheet, people. We need a person who has no problem. So you should declare everything. You have to declare that you have complied with all the condition, provision, everything is correct, true, accurate. You are not at all prohibited to form or promote or manage a company. Third, you should not found guilty for any fraud in last 5 years. Okay. Under Companies Act 2013 or previous company law. We need to follow all these things, and only then we will able to incorporate a company. Correct? Only and only then we'll able to incorporate a company. This is a super important thing that a person need to understand. Yes, super important thing a person need to understand. Simple, easy. These are the things is super smooth. Plus what we need. Plus what we need. Plus what we need. We need declaration of each subscriber plus first director. We need all these declarations. Plus we need correspondence address. Whenever I say correspondent address, that means I need a place, I need an address whereby ROC or any other professional will send a letter. There should be a channel of communication. There should be an address of communication. I hope you're there. Easy. So we need a correspondence address. We need a correspondence address. Easy. We need this. Friends, what if while incorporating a company, you don't have a permanent address? This can be a case, right? What if while incorporating a company, you does not have what? You does not have the address. Don't worry, my dear friends. If you don't have the address, don't worry. You can submit your temporary address. You can submit what, friends? You can submit your temporary address. But always remember this thing, and very clearly you should remember, whenever I say you have to give me a temporary address, you have to understand a very simple thing. Whenever I say you need to give a temporary address, you guys need to understand the permanent address need to be submitted within 30 days. Once you form the company, you have to give me within 30 days. Correct? So correspondence address, temporary address a person need to give us. Easy. Plus what we need. Plus what we need. We need details. We need details of first director. We need details of first director. What we need? We need details of first director. We need details of first director. That means, my dear friends, director who will be acting as a director, wait, I'm drawing a tie. Definitely I failed doing that. Oh, you cannot see I'm drawing a tie. Even in the yesterday's lecture, we are facing the same glitch. Yes, now it is fine. This is the director. This is the first director. Correct? First director. We need details of first director. That means, my dear friends, director will give a form. Director will give what, my dear friend? Director will give you a form whereby he will disclose everything. It will be given in DIR2. It will be given where? It will be given in DIR2. Okay. It will be shared to the company. So in DIR2, you will mention all the details, occupation, qualification. You have to mention all these things. Correct? Once you write all these things, this need to be submitted. This need to be submitted where? This need to be submitted to the company. We will give it to the company. Okay. Second, once this has been done, then, my dear friends, company will issue a form called as DIR12. DIR12. DIR means director form. And they will then issue it to ROC. Simple. So this is the story a director will have to follow. The first director will give DIR2 to the company, and then company will give DIR12 to ROC. Yes. Plus you will give me details of subscriber. You have to give me details of subscriber. All the details of subscriber. Once you give me all these things, details of subscriber, then you give me details of first director, then correspondence address, then declaration of from each subscriber, then declaration by professionals, then it is being signed by memorandum. The memorandum and articles are signed. That means once once subscribers, these are subscribers, once subscriber give what? Once subscriber submit this form. Which form? INC 32. INC 32. Once it has been submitted, INC 32 is submitted with attachments, with fees. Submitted. You will be submitting it to, my dear friend, you will be submitting it to ROC. Correct? Then, my dear friends, once it has been given to ROC, ROC will do what? ROC will do scrutiny. ROC will do what? ROC will do scrutiny. Yes or no? ROC will do scrutiny. Scrutiny means to check. ROC will do what? ROC will do scrutiny. ROC will check that all the specified rules, regulation, provision mentioned under the law is duly complied or not. That means if ROC is satisfied, if ROC is what? If ROC is satisfied that all requirements, correct? All requirements slash provisions have been duly complied. Complied by whom, my dear friends? Duly complied by the subscriber. Then, my dear friends, ROC will issue two important things. First is COI, second is CIN. They will issue COI, second is CIN. Whenever I say you will get a COI means Certificate of Incorporation. You will get a Certificate of Incorporation and you will be getting it in INC 11. Whenever I say SIN means what? Corporate Identification Number. It is a 21 digit, which is nothing but it is a alphanumerical concept. Whenever I say alphanumerical means it will include some letters as well as alphabet. I will show you how. Correct? And once this has been done, this will be communicated to the subscribers. Once it has been done, it will be communicated to the subscriber. This is how the provision work. This is how the provision is. You have to submit it to the ROC with attachment. If ROC feel everything is fine, then only they will give you SIN and they will give you COI. SIN and COI. Just now we discussed a SIN. SIN means the 21 alphanumerical thing. So friends, your incorporation process is duly done. But friends, even if your incorporation process is duly done, still you cannot start your work. Still you cannot start your business. Why? We need a BCC. What is BCC? Business Commencement Certificate. What is BCC? We need Business Commencement Certificate. We need BCC, that is Business Commencement Certificate. Easy, but let us understand this 21 alphanumerical. Come here. Come here. Can you see this? Can you see this? They have subscribed to only one share. It's fine. You can buy at least. You can buy at least. Have to buy only one share. And it says you have to give a compliance shall be given done by professional and a director and manager or secretary or employee. This is and here already I have covered. These two documents are super important. You will be giving me in INC 8. It will be either by advocate, chartered accountant, cost accountant, company secretary, or anyone who is engaged in the formation of business. Plus, you have to give me from the director, manager, or secretary. Already covered. Then you have to give me INC 9. In INC 9, you have to again, you are not convicted or you have been not found guilty. These things need to be covered. Next is the correspondence. You have to give me the address and all these things. Next, the details of director. You have to give me details of director. You will be giving me informed consent and all these things in DIR 2, and the company will file DIR 12. The company will file what? DIR 12. And you have to pay fees for all. You have to pay fees all these things. Now, guys, just have a plain reading of all these concepts. What is this? The details what we need: name, father's name, nationality, date, place, education qualification, PAN, email, and all these things. You have to give me all these details and only then you will be done. Correct? No. These are the information which has been, you have to submit. If you're a company, then you will give me email and all those things. Okay? But my dear friends, once you get the certificate, once it is the company the issued certificate, you will get this type of certificate. You will get this type of certificate, and you see it is digitally signed. It is digitally signed. Okay. And my dear friends, you will get a SIN number, which is a 21 alphanumerical. 21 alphanumerical. Just now we did. Now come here. This is SIN number, my dear friends. How to understand and how to read SIN number? Please focus. How to understand? Today I will teach you how to read SIN. Yes, SIN means the corporate identification number. This L stand for listed. Is L stand for listed. If a company is listed, it will start with L. If it is unlisted, it will start with U. Next it 85110. This is nothing but it is industry code. This is nothing but the industry code. Next is KA. KA means Karnataka, that is state where the company is registered. Next is 1981, that is nothing but year of incorporation. The next alphabet you can see is a PLC, that is a public limited company, and the last 013115, this is nothing but registration number. So L listed, U unlisted, that is 85110 is industry code. Every company will have different thing. KA is Karnataka, 1981 is nothing but the year of incorporation. PLC is public limited company, 013115 their registered number. Let me show you one more thing. One more example. This is Swiggy. Correct? Swiggy. You have to help me with this decode. U is unlisted. U is unlisted. 74110. 74110 is industry code. KA state 2013 year of incorporation. PLC public limited company, and 096530 is nothing but their registration number. Easy. So unlisted company will always start with U and listed will start with L. Easy. Now, my dear friends, I hope whatever concepts we did today, it is totally in your head. Totally. It is understandable, it is easy, and it is super simple. Super simple. I hope you understand all these things. I hope you understand all these things. A very, very easy concept, and it is super scoring, my dear friends. Now, friends, we have formed the company, and once the company is formed, my dear friends, then section 9 triggers. Section 9 triggers. Now, the next topic what I will start in tomorrow's lecture is section 9. What happens once company gets in? What happens if company gets COI? So very simple. Section 9 state that what will be the effect. Section 9 says that once the company is incorporated, company is a distinct person. Once the company is incorporated, company is a distinct person. Yes, company will get the feature called as a perpetual succession. Perpetual succession means long and stable life. Second, once the company is incorporated, company can hold, buy, sell, dispose what? Property in its own name. And second, once the company is incorporated, anybody can sue company and company can be sued. Easy. So these are the super important thing once a company has been incorporated. But my dear friends, you know already that even if the company is incorporated, you still cannot start your business until and unless you don't get the BCC. BCC means a business commencement certificate. Now, the thing which is pending now, I will be covering in tomorrow's lecture, my dear friends. Friends, I am ending this lecture today. Tomorrow it will be live from app. It will be live from app. Everybody will have to attend the lecture from the app. The remaining portion I will be covering in the app. I hope these 5 days, whatever we have covered, it is very easy, and I hope you understood whatever we have covered in today's lecture. Now you will be getting a 30 minutes break. Next lecture will be of accounts. The pace sir will come, and after that you will be having tax lecture. Agam sir will take that. Okay, I will see you in the next lecture. Till the time, take care, bye bye, and stay tuned for awesome lessons. Every day I post MCQ on the Instagram. Please make sure you follow that and also make a note of all these things. Bye bye, take care, good night, and stay tuned for awesome lessons. Bye guys, and see you in tomorrow's lecture. Bye guys.